Good afternoon, all. Welcome to another fly tying video. Today I'm going to be tying a fly that I found online here a while ago. It's a streamer. It's like a hopper pattern. It's called an Amy's Ant. Right there it is. That's my version of it. Not a lot of materials, but it's, I mean, look at it, be a pretty buoyant fly. So I just found this online. I'm going to give it a whirl, but see what happens. First off, you're going to want a decent sized streamer hook. This is a Dachi size 8 streamer hook. Okay, pretty good size. Okay. Get on the vise, All right, get some base thread. I'm going to use 2 different color foams, a light tan and a dark, or like a tannish and a brown. What we do there? Just some tan. It's actually it's wood duck. It's colored wood duck. You can use brown, whatever color you want. This is UTC Ultra and duck. It's called. So basically coat your hook. Get a good coat on there. Okay, stop right about at the bend as usual spot. 2 pieces of foam. You're going to want a piece about probably a hook gap in width, Got it pretty long off here because you're going to be using a pretty good strip of it. Okay, so I'm going to take some of the dark brown and I'll show what you're going to be doing with this here. Just cut a strip. Okay. The light stuff that's on the bottom, kind of take and trim the edges around like this, a little bit of a point. Okay, want to tie this in, probably make this come back just a little bit beyond the hook. Okay, pinch that, tie it down. Okay, get it lashed in there pretty good. Okay, then what you want to do, want to take and go underneath and advance your hook all the way up to about an eye length back. There's another way, so you don't want to crowd the head. Okay, tie that down. Now you're going to come back, bind all this foam down. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good sized fly. Pretty, I believe it's pretty buoyant. I've never fished this. I saw it, I figured I'd tie it to video and give her a whirl this spring whenever it gets nice out again. Bring it back up. Okay. You're going to want that a little bit long in front. I'll show you why. I take your brown foam. Instead of cutting around like I did that, you're going to cut a point into it. I'll show you what I'm going to do here. We're going to cut a point into the foam. So this is what you're going to end up with right there. Okay, doesn't have to be perfect. Set it right on top. Okay, again, loose wrap, tighten it, loose wrap, tighten it down. Okay, get it snug. All right, now you're going to want to tie in some legs. You could use any kind of legs you want. I'm just using these are like a orange barred I found, and I only have like a few strands left, so I figured I'm gonna use them up. Okay, take one strand, cut it in half, like so. Cut it in half, take and go on either side. So start with the side, closest to you. Get it in there, bond it down or tie it down. Okay. Get in there, and you're going to start. You can adjust these legs once you get them tied in there. Be able to get them in there and kind of adjust them where you want to. And get that in there. Just you got to watch anytime you're at the back of the fly. Watch you don't snag your thread off of that. That could be very not good. So basically, it'll snap your fly, or snap your thread. Okay, once you get that, you're gonna fold the foam back. Okay, kind of secure it. If you have like a pair of like clips or something, you know, that's fine. If not, just kind of hold them back. Okay. Now you're gonna want to get a brown hackle. Okay. You use saddle hackle, but this, you're not palmering this that much of a space, so a regular hackle will do. Okay, just find a longer one with longer fibers. Okay. Again, take off the fluff at the back. All right, and kind of move those out of the way. Hold that and kind of tie that down. Okay, get it tied down. Snug it pretty good. Clip off your stem. Don't worry, this is all going to be covered up by a I'm going to use an Etaz. I think I'm pronouncing that right, Etaz, for the back part of this body. So once you get that in there and get your Etaz, this is what it looks like. It's kind of funky looking. I'm going to take a piece of it. Where did I put it? Or do I have to find a whole new piece? I guess I might call it a whole new piece. Oh well. Just cut yourself a piece off, you know. All right. Okay. All right. Find the stem, kinda. Find it. Lash it in. Get it lashed down. Okay. And advance it up. Now, I want to take this. Okay. This does start your body. Okay, this is the back part of the body. All right. All right. And stop about that little halfway point, okay? I'll show you what you're gonna do. You're gonna have a pretty good sized head on this, okay? Capture it, all right. Capture it, and clip it off. Save that for, okay, make sure it's nice and secure, all right. Now take your hackle, your hackle fiber, or your dry fly hackle, and palmer it up. This isn't a very long barbule, so I'm not worried about trimming it. But if it is a longer one, you're going to be trimming those little barbs off. So it's just a short, stubby little hackle around the body. I'm not going to do that. But capture it, clip off the tip. Okay. Like I said, again, make sure that's all good and captured. Now take your foam, bring your foam up over that. Stop it. It was kind of like, okay, so here's where you stop the thread in the first place. Start your Etaz back. You want about halfway up to about here. So you're going to fill this in with regular hackle. Pardon me a minute. My apologies. I always forget to turn or mute the TV or turn it down, whatever. Okay, so again, bring your brown to about right there, okay? Loosely, and snug it down. Now you're going to advance over top of that brown to where that first part of that brown stopped. Because I'll show you here in a minute. Then you're going to bind down over top of all of it. Okay. That's where what you're going to end up getting. You have two pieces, and I'll show you what's going to happen here in a second. Excuse me. Now, you're going to take some Krystal flash. Doesn't matter what kind, what color, whatever, just Krystal flash. Take about a half dozen or so fibers. Good clump. I'll show you what you're going to do with this. Trim them off, okay? Now, you're going to lay it on here. Okay. Lay it on there. Snug it down. Bring it forward a little bit. Then you're going to take and double this back, just like so. And bring it back. Locks it in, secures it, and also doubles it over. Okay, there you go. All right, now we're gonna get some, again, any kind of dubbing. I'm just using, it's Peacock ice dub, you know, for the head. A little bit at a time as you're going a pretty decent sized head on this, because I'll show you why. Some in your noodle. Again, less is more, you know, take it a little bit at a time. Don't bulk it, okay? Draw it up, okay. If you have to, kind of tighten that as you go. You know, there we go. And you're gonna need, like I said, you're gonna want this pretty good size head on here. But apparently this thing floats really well because there's a lot of foam. So I guess I'll find out here when the season starts if it actually does pretty good. But all right, let's see, get some more on there. Okay. All right, I think that's, I'm gonna go a little bit more. You want to end your thread back there at the back where the Etaz stopped. Okay, so put this up there pretty good. Okay. All right, that should be good. Now you're gonna take this brown. Oh, you know what? I totally goofed up. I apologize for that. I forgot to completely forgot to add in my wing. But I can still do that. Okay. Take some deer hair. Because that was your underwing. This is your overwing. Take some deer hair, you know. Again, get all the fluff out. Okay. All right. Put your stacker. Stack it. Okay. All right. Measure. You're gonna want to measure about the length of the body, something like that. Something I found it makes it a lot easier. Come in, clip all that off. That is less crap you got to deal with the hair. Okay. Get it on there, snug it down. Okay. Snug it down. Now we'll take some. This is where you would want to take some of your dubbing. Put on your noodle. Okay. Get it on there. All right, now you want to cover that, okay? Now you want to cover this up and bring it back, okay? Now, bring your brown foam back, okay? Snug or loose. Look down, okay? All right, there you go. And once you have that there, you want to kind of trim your Krystal flash a little bit longer than the wing. Okay, like that. You're going to trim that off, but not quite yet. So I'm going to show you why. Take another silly leg and cut it like that. Okay. Half it. All right. Now where you stopped, that behind that foam, tie another pair of sailor legs on either side. Okay. There. Far side, or I guess you'd be close side away from you. Snug it down. Okay. All right. Okay. Now you don't have to do this, but this is what I do. Pull this back, go to the front where that hook is. Take and do this. This forms a little bit of a hump for that tan that tan foam to kind of ride up. See how it kind of like brought upward a little bit. Come in. Wood finish. Pretty good. Snip it off. Now, this foam, cut it down close. Voila. Okay. And this part, I want to kind of snug it a little bit, clip it off. And kind of clip your edges to make it a little bit more round. Okay. Just like so. All right. All right. Now once you do that, is we're going to trim your legs. Bring the front ones, probably about something like that. You know, again, legs are preference, total preference. You know, that'd be perfect. Okay, again, and once you do that, kind of come in here with some glue. And this is a couple extra steps I take. You put it right at your head. And you also want to kind of take it where these legs are at the sides. It just helps secure them a lot better. Okay. All right. And that, my friends, is the Amy's ant. Hope you enjoyed. Tight lines, everybody. And if I don't see anybody around Christmas, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and season's greetings. Thanks. Goodbye.